These grandstands may be empty now, but on race day they'll be packed with race fans and families here to enjoy an exciting day at the track. Hi, I'm Alan Bestwick of MRN Radio. On race day, I'm part of the announcing team here to help the fans enjoy the show. You're part of the biggest and most important team on our event staff race day, the civic volunteers who serve as our frontline goodwill ambassadors for the race fans and families. From guiding an anxious fan to his seat, to the flagman giving the checkered to the winner, to our volunteers providing refreshment to hungry and thirsty patrons, it's part of what our business is all about, selling excitement. That's why we're especially interested in groups like yours who can make it happen. Through Americrown Service Corporation, volunteers raise money for good causes while sharing in the excitement. Unlike most businesses, our chances for success are limited to a few opportunities with our most precious asset, our customer. These opportunities can be characterized by what's known as the moment of truth. That is, any evaluation of our performance by the customer. While serving thousands of race fans who demand and expect quick and efficient service, how we manage the moment of truth will impact either favorably or unfavorably on the total guest experience. Let's see how this group does in managing the moment of truth.
Next.
I want a cheeseburger. What do you have on those cheeseburgers?
I'm not real sure. Cheese and onions, I think.
I don't want any. You don't have pickle on them. I don't want pickle. Okay. Also, how about some French fries, and I'll have a large soft drink. And why don't you give me a box of those M&Ms? Okay.
We're out of fries. There's the burger and drink. Pepsi, right?
I'll bet there's a pickle on that hamburger. Notice the drink size. He could have shown the customer the nice drink mug for only $1 more.
Let's see. That'll be $6.50. No, wait a minute. $6.75.
Look, the correct change is $5. Just give me a $5 bill, okay?
May I help you, please?
I'll have a cheeseburger. What comes on that?
It comes with grilled onions and pickles.
Okay, I'll have a hot dog, an order of fries, a large drink, and M&Ms.
We have a large souvenir mug. Would Pepsi be okay?
Yeah, fine.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. The fries will be a minute. Here's your order. They should be ready by the time you fix your hot dog.
Okay.
Your order comes to $8.75. Out of 20. There's 9, 10, and 10 makes 20. Thank you. Enjoy the race.
Thank you.
All employees should wash their hands when returning from a break or when changing jobs. To recap the last scene, notice the eye contact, smile, courtesy, use of suggestive selling, guiding the tentative customer, providing a positive departing comment. Managing the moment of truth empowers people like you to make on-the-spot decisions and to react to situations that others have created, like the French fries not being ready. Let's see how a stand group should function to minimize those potential moments of truth. Meet Ross. He's the stand manager. By applying the Americrown Service Handbook, he organizes and directs the activities of his group during events. Ross called all his people last night to make sure they knew what time to report and where. He's also responsible for inventory control and cash handling. To make it easier on himself, he makes sure everyone reviewed this video and handout before working. You remember Dave and Patty? Dave doesn't enjoy public contact. He's probably better off on the prep side. Patty, on the other hand, enjoys the fast pace and is particularly adept at moving people quickly. At slow periods, she takes pride in keeping her area clean and the back stock well merchandised. Meet Don. Don's role is to assist Ross and to consolidate cash for drops and final deposits. Dick is the cook. Besides preparing enough food, he's the ultimate quality judge. Dick makes sure each product is top-notch, served the same way every time. Joe and Sarah are prep assistants. They assemble sandwiches, keep warmers filled, and restock the grill man so he can keep production up. Their job is made more difficult by having to anticipate the heavy crowds during a caution. Their objective is to match production with output, ensuring product is rotated and kept fresh. Dick, tell us how you prepare your delicious hamburgers.
I set the grill at 350 degrees. Place frozen patties in rows, searing like this after 30 seconds. This locks in the juices and ensures uniform cooking. Once the edges turn brown and the center is soft, approximately 3.5 minutes, I'll turn the patties one at a time and lightly season. In 2 minutes, I'll pull the hamburgers, draining the oil to the side. The hot dog is our #1 seller, and naturally we want a good supply thawed and ready for cooking. There are 3 approved methods for thawing frozen meat products. 1, microwave. 2, run product under cold water, and 3, under refrigeration. Frozen product can also be cooked directly. We do this in the steamer or place on a roller grill or griddle. Place thawed or pre-steamed hot dog on roller grill, medium setting, and cook until lightly brown with skin separated at ends. Serve in a warm bun with chili and raw onion and place on a hot dog tray for service. Seems like almost everyone loves hot, crisp French fries. Fries cook best when submerged in 375-degree oil for about 5 minutes, remembering to shake the basket to ensure even cooking. Tilt the basket of golden brown fries to drain excess oil. Place under a heat lamp, lightly salt, and serve in appropriate tray.
It looks like Patty has things under control. Let's check.
When I assemble an order, I draw the drink first, fill 3/4 with ice, tilt the cup to minimize foaming, and draw to within 1/4 inch of the cup rim.
While the staff has prepared our key items, consult your training guide for instructions on specialty items. Did you notice Dave when he returned from his break? He made sure his hands were washed before returning to his post. A good rule of thumb is to wash your hands each time you enter the concession or if you should change jobs, like moving from cashier to food prep. While washing your hands is important, good sanitation requires all serving utensils and pots to be cleansed in the following manner. 1. Set up the first compartment with hot soapy water. 2. The second compartment should be hot rinse water. 3. Apply 1 capful of bleach to approximately 6 gallons of warm water for the third compartment. Follow the process each time, removing the item and placing on a shelf or drain board to air dry. Personal appearance and how your concession stand looks are a significant part of good hygiene. Here are a few simple rules to follow. 1. Wear a clean apron and visor. 2. No tobacco products, drinking, or eating in concession areas. 3. Keep the counters clean. 4. Keep condiment areas clean and fully stocked. 5. No open-toed shoes or heavy jewelry. The most critical time for a food item is after preparation, when some cooling may occur. The critical zone for prepared food is 45 degrees to 140 degrees. Similarly, refrigerated product must be maintained at 40 degrees and frozen product maintained at 10 degrees and below. People often wonder how we account for our sales without cash registers. Actually, cash registers slow the process of moving customers rapidly through the concession outlets. With some simple preparation and practice, our system will allow you to service guests quickly and accurately. 1. Greet the customer. 2. Take the order. 3. Assemble and present the order. 4. Give the total using the pricing chart. 5. Count back correct change. Large bills will be collected and deposited after the green flag and the final deposit made at the close of business. As a security precaution, let only authorized personnel with Americrown identity into your stand. Our accounting system is unique to the leisure time food industry. By holding each concession responsible for all products, we know the correct amount of sales to expect and the numbers of each item sold, which helps us in our overall planning. The concessions inventory slip is our record and yours of each transaction. In the shaded area, all items having a retail value, that is any menu item, are recorded here. The second column represents non-chargeable items or supplies without a retail value. 3 signatures accompany each transaction: the warehouse manager filling the order, the Americrown employee delivering the order, and the stand operator receiving the order. The stand operator always keeps a copy. Let's see how the inventory process works from start to finish. Before the stand opens, Ross and the Americrown supervisor count and verify the beginning inventory indicated as such. Note the delivery column is what each group is held accountable for. The stand operator verifies the counts recorded by Americrown in the delivery column and enters the number of items received in the receive column. Because restocking of product is inevitable, each delivery is processed the same, recording the amount delivered with signatures of both parties. You'll be given credit for damaged or over-prepared product at the end of the day. At the end of the event, the closing inventory is counted and verified, again with both parties agreeing to the counts and signing accordingly. Remember that all inventory transactions, including credits and damages, must be documented on a concessions inventory slip. Complete and accurate documentation is critical to cash retail accountability and the calculation of your commission. Now let's see how these transactions are recorded to determine the cash retail accountability, the formula for calculating your commission. In the first column, we record the beginning inventory. Next, the reloads are added to arrive at the total merchandise available. From that, we subtract the closing inventory, credits, and damages to arrive at the item usage. Multiplying the item usage by the sales price yields the total sales. Finally, we add the total sales of each item and compare that to the total cash turned in. In this case, Ross's stand turned in $40.25 less than the retail value of inventory used. Because of the volume of sales in this stand, their shortage is less than 1%, which is an acceptable variance. The commission is calculated at 10% of the sales, net of state tax, less the shortage of $40.25. Let's see how Ross is doing on his closing inventory.
As tired as the crew and I are at the end of the event, I know how important it is to close the stand properly and take an accurate inventory. Here are some steps to close your stand. 1. Turn in the final deposit. 2. Empty fryers and clean. 3. Clean filters. 4. Break down all boxes. 5. Empty trash to outside containers. 6. Clean and sanitize all equipment and utensils. 7. Sweep and mop floors. And 8. Organize and count inventory. Once these items have been completed, a closing inventory is then taken.
Remember, you're part of the show. Being associated with a major sporting event is exciting and fun. It's also a great way to raise funds for your organization. Following these guidelines will ensure a safe and profitable outcome for all. And thanks for listening.